I was on the edge of my seat when I saw the showdown between the Duttons and the Beck brothers in season 2 of Yellowstone. It was raw, intense, and totally unexpected. After recently binge watching my way through season 1 of Yellowstone, the cliffhanger at the end just had me on the edge of my seat wanting to progress and watch season 2 straight away. But little did I know that season 2 would ramp things up, raising the stakes even higher in a whirlwind of suspense. Did Paramount continue on their trajectory for success with season 2 of Yellowstone? Yellowstone is a modern-day Western drama set on the Dutton family ranch in Montana. Season 2 takes us deeper into the family's struggle to maintain their land from threats from political corruption, fierce rivals, and personal betrayals. It's a gripping look at power, family, and survival. The central conflict in Season 2 revolves around the escalating war between the Duttons and the Beck brothers, who are trying to take over their land. The season also delves into the political and personal battles that make every decision critical. The season finale delivers a high-stakes revolution with intense confrontations and unexpected turns. Now, the season finale was absolutely amazing. I mean, season 1 had me on the edge of my seat. Season 2 was just a perfect continuation of that. Some conflicts are actually resolved with some dramatic flair, while others leave lingering questions that set up for the future seasons and episodes. One of the most gripping moments for me, 100% without a doubt, was all centered around Rip Wheeler. Rip has a fiercely loyal attitude towards the Dutton family, and he then takes matters into his own hands in a dramatic confrontation that left me absolutely speechless. Imagine a tense face-off at the ranch, where every word and gesture carries weight. The scene captures the essence of the power and loyalty in a way that's both thrilling and emotional. The major twist, when a key character's life is put in jeopardy, just when you think the danger has passed, adds an extra layer of suspense. This twist leads to a revolution that's both shocking and satisfying, highlighting the show's knack for delivering intense drama. The resolution hits hard, showing the high cost of the Duttons' struggle and leaving the viewers with a mixed set of emotions when it comes to the relief and the anticipation for what comes next. While the season is full of action, some parts of the plot do feel a little bit confusing, especially when it comes to the side stories. There are a few gaps and some things that don't completely make sense, which might leave you wondering what's actually going on. These problems can sometimes pull you out of the story and make you question if everything is fitting together, but the main drama is still exciting and keeps you thoroughly hooked and interested. Now, the one to watch for me in season 2 is definitely Jamie Dutton. His character arc is a roller coaster of both betrayal and self-discovery. His journey is a standout in this season and adds layers to his family's internal conflicts. One pivotal scene involves Jamie's decision to act against his family's wishes, which showcase his struggle between loyalty and ambition. Jamie grapples with his identity and his place within the Dutton family, leading to a major conflict between his personal goals and his family loyalty. His actions result in significant consequences for himself and those around him, making a critical turning point in his character's development. His actions result in significant consequences for himself and for those around him, making a critical turning point in his character's development. Jamie's arc adds depth and complexity to the story, making his character both compelling and controversial at the same time. Beth Dutton's tough and fiery personality is completely put to the test in this season, especially when it comes to the fierce severity in which her family is facing significant threats. Beth's unstoppable attitude leads to some intense and dramatic scenes, but the choices she makes have a big effect on her family and the future of her family. Her journey is exciting and full of emotion, making her one of the most interesting and powerful characters in the show. Now, when it comes to Rip Wheeler, his loyal and protective nature are completely put to the test, as more threats are mounting from different people trying to destroy what the Dutton family have. His detection to protecting the ranch and dealing with his own struggles creates a tense situation. Rip's strong commitments lead to some of the most intense moments this season, with big confrontations and personal sacrifices. He becomes the Duttons' main protector, but it also leaves him dealing with the heavy price of always defending the family. Rip's story is full of deep emotion and tough choices, making him such a key character. His actions really connect with viewers, showing how much he's willing to give up for the family, even when it takes a personal toll for him. When it comes to Kayce Dutton, he really struggles this season to try and find his place within the Dutton family, torn between his duties with the ranch and the complicated past that he's really trying to move on from. This internal battle just starts to get even harder for him. And if that wasn't enough, the threats against his family raise the stakes for the expectations that his family have on him. Kayce's search for balance leads him to make tough choices and go through important personal growth. His efforts to connect his past with his present make him stronger in the family, but not without facing serious challenges and sacrifices along the way. Kayce's journey is just powerful, filled with moments of deep thought and decisive action. His story touches on themes of redemption and loyalty to the family. The cinematography in season 2 of Yellowstone has picked right up from where it left off and is just absolutely amazing, especially with the beautiful shots of Montana's landscapes, which add a big, dramatic backdrop to the intense story. From wide aerial views of the ranch to close-up shots of intense confrontations, the visuals are just as dramatic as the storyline. The peaceful beauty of the ranch contrasts with the violent conflicts, which adds extra tension and makes the emotional moments feel even stronger. The stunning visuals really boost the storytelling, making key moments in the plot feel even more powerful and gripping. The beautiful cinematography not only captures the setting perfectly, but also makes the emotional and dramatic parts of the story hit even harder. When you compare it to other dramas, Yellowstone Season 2 really stands out with its intense drama and complexities around the characters. It keeps you hooked from beginning right the way through to the end. Sometimes the pacing does feel ever so slightly off, because in some episodes it's just full of action, and then in some of the other ones it starts to slow down when there's not too much going on. But the dramatic moments and the character stories mostly keep it in line with keeping you hooked and interested throughout the course of the show. I mean, even with a few pacing issues, the season still delivers a powerful and emotional experience, making it an absolute must-watch for fans when it comes to the overall high-stakes drama. Overall, Season 2 of Yellowstone has to be a brilliant continuation of the show. The season focuses on the Duttons' fight against the Beck brothers, as well as other threats. While some side plots may be confusing, the main drama centered around the story in its entirety keeps you hooked to the whole story of the show. When it comes to the character development, Season 2 definitely offers high growth from the characters. Beth, Rip, Kayce, and Jamie all face major challenges, deepening all of their stories and adding complexities to their roles within the family. The show has definitely upped their game when it comes to the visual and cinematography, with features of breathtaking shots of Montana's landscapes, enhancing the story's emotional and dramatic moments. The contrast between beauty and conflict adds depth to the scenes. And when it comes to the entertainment value, despite some uneven pacing, Season 2 of Yellowstone is engaging and emotional, with strong drama, complex characters, and stunning visuals that all play a part in the overall story arc, keeping you hooked throughout the entirety of the show. I give Season 2 of Yellowstone 4.5 out of 5 buckets, meaning it's a binge-watching blockbuster. If you've been watching the show, which characters' decisions do you think have had the most impact on the show's story? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, don't forget to smash a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and follow us on all social media to stay up to date with the latest content. If you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. I'm Matthew. This is Binge Watcher. Thanks for binging with me.